happens if you have a family member who is a narcissist, who then uses Darvo, goes no contact with you, and they're basically getting everyone else to believe them and to go no contact. Yes, this is very confusing. This is pretty much exactly what my narcissistic mother has done. Almost a year ago, about Mother's Day last year, was when I posted my very first TikTok about my experiences with narcissistic abuse from a family member, my mother.
Happy Mother's Day, TikTok. Not so much of a happy Mother's Day for those who have narcissistic mothers, also diagnosed with borderline personality disorder. That is my mother. I figured since I am getting ready to get married in a few months, it is time to just purge all of these secrets because I am so sick of keeping other people's secrets about their terrible behaviors and the way in which they've treated me. And I didn't speak to her again for about 7 years. I now speak to her again, and she's not much better.
And I put it out there because it was Mother's Day, and her birthday is also around Mother's Day. And she had done over like the last month or two prior to that, some really, really damaging things to me that were really upsetting to me. And I was really angry with myself because I had sent her a bouquet of flowers and like done all these things. And I was like, why did you do that when she's treating you so terribly right now? Stop chasing somebody who doesn't love you the way that you deserve to be loved. So I posted a TikTok about my frustrations. And granted, I have over 40 years of experiences with these kinds of things that were happening, but it was definitely freshly on my mind about a year ago. My intention was to just like post 1 or 2 TikToks and be done with it. Just to like sort of vent about it. And that's not what happened. These TikToks were brought to her attention, and you can imagine the havoc that caused in my life. And because of that, even though I was low contact with her at the time, I had not gone no contact with her this time. I have been no contact with her in the past, but at this point we were low contact. And she has decided to go no contact with me, specifically because of the TikToks. I messaged her a few times afterwards and I was like, look, I'm not going to apologize about speaking the truth. Like, these are my experiences. And if you actually want to finally sit down and have these conversations, like I've tried to have with you many, many, many times over 40 plus years of being your daughter, I think that would be a really good conversation for us to have, because there needs to be some healing that happens here, and there needs to be some accountability on your part. She certainly has turned others in my family against me of like, how dare she, air dirty laundry or talk about it. And to me, isn't it worse what was actually done to me? Like, I shouldn't have anything to talk about. And no, I will never agree that the bad thing in this situation is the fact that I'm talking about it. You have to let people make up their own decisions on who they will or who they won't believe. Grieve the losses of the people who have decided that the toxic people are in the right, and find your own either family or friends or anyone else who is deserving of having you in their lives. People that love you unconditionally and will love you no matter what moving forward.